All right, we're back. I'm Dr. Kvitko. This is The Reasons We Smile. I have Keith Carlos in the studio with me. When we leave here today, we're going to go and do some more dental work on Keith, but he's just so wonderful to come in and let me poke at him and prod at him and still get up early and be on the show and smile and all that. So I really do appreciate that, Keith. I mean, I think you probably would have preferred to sleep in today, wouldn't you?
No, I appreciate you. I can't wait to go through this. It's going to be great.
Well, okay, well, I can't tell if he's kidding or not, but
I'm sarcastic.
but I think he knows at least the results and why he's here. So that's cool. So before the break, we talked about how we were going to. I want to talk a little bit about your childhood. So you're born in what town in Connecticut again?
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, early years and then high school and college and so on. So what's your family situation? What was it?
Well, growing up in Bridgeport, first off, Bridgeport is an urban community. It's actually the number 9th most dangerous city in the United States.
Wow.
So growing up was really tough. I come from a single-parent household, first in my family to go to college.
Wow.
Or to achieve anything that I have and at that level. So I feel everything that I've been through growing up pretty much prepared me for the success I'm having now.
Okay. So you wouldn't want to do anything over because it made you who you are today, and yet it could have just as easily you could have wound up in drugs or a gang, right? All kinds of stuff.
Most definitely, I didn't make any excuses. I kind of had to think outside the box and achieve things I couldn't see.
Now, you're single parent. I assume that means your mom raised you?
Yes.
Okay. How did you ever know your dad, or?
I knew him. I knew of him, but I didn't know him personally.
Okay.
As I started to get to know him personally in college, actually, he passed away.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that was tough. It was another obstacle I had to overcome to get to where I am today. So.
Right. Now, you went to college, though. How'd you manage that? Because if you grew up in a poor household, I think you just said, and how'd you get to college?
How did I get to college? Actually, things wasn't always squeaky clean. My mom actually got incarcerated. So at that time, I knew I had to change some things I was doing because I wanted to make her life easier while she was going through.
How old were you when she went to prison?
I was, I want to say 14.
Oh, wow. Talking about having
14.
to be the man of the house at a young age. Wow.
Yeah, I ended up moving in with my grandmother and, staying in a two-bedroom apartment with my brothers and sisters.
How many? What people were living there at the time?
About 6.
6 of you in a two-bedroom apartment. Wow.
Yeah, we had to, share a room, etc. But I got to college because of my hard work and persistence and sticking with football. And, it taught me the discipline I needed to get there.
So you played college football?
Yes.
At Purdue, and was that a scholarship then?
Yes, it was. I actually went to a
Awesome.
junior college coming out of high school, Lackawanna College in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And out of there, I had several Division I scholarships, and I chose Purdue.
Awesome. So that allowed you to, get up and go get that college degree, but you didn't really like football, did you?
I really didn't. I was always good at it. However, I knew that it served a bigger purpose than, my own likes at the time.
Right.
So I kind of just stuck with it.
You felt like it was your ticket out?
Yes,
Wow.
most definitely it was.
But I mean, you still had to study. You still had to get grades, and it's hard when they have you in practice and weightlifting and all that stuff, conditioning, right?
Yeah, it's very hard. They pretty much put your whole day together for you.
Yeah.
And you just gotta roll with it.
Wow. Well, that's really a cool story. And then after Purdue, you got in the NFL. Were you drafted?
No, I was more obstacles.
More obstacles?
Yeah.
What happened?
I had a good senior year, but also got hurt, and I got picked up by the Eagles as a free agent. So
Okay.
With the Eagles, I ended up getting hurt.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I spent the whole year and a half trying to get back into the league,
right.
and I ended up with the New York Giants, and then I got hurt again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I pretty much prayed about it. I was asking for direction, and I got the opportunity to go on America's Next Top Model, and that pretty much structured where I am right now.
Cool. That's cool. Now, did you have all those tattoos when you were in the NFL, or those come later? Those come later.
I actually got my first tattoo when I was 14, turning 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't gotten a tattoo since I was 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the big one on your chest is from
Old. It's
old. It's an old one.
Yeah. I had no plans on modeling or acting.
So
Just happened.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Most definitely.
Yeah, it's gotta, and just real quickly, tell me any famous people in your cell phone address book? Tell me who you got in there. Besides me.
Besides you, I have Monica Hargrove.
Monica Hargrove, the athlete, the track and field person?
Athlete, yes.
She's going to be in the Olympics, maybe?
Yeah.
Was she run the 400 meter?
400, yeah.
400, okay. Who else?
Myself.
Yourself?
I call myself sometimes. I gotta keep him intact.
No, don't you have Dave Chappelle or something? Or
Who's that? What do you mean?
oh, he's kidding. No, he's giving me grief.
Right.
That's okay. That's
Out of
okay.
my phone book.
Honestly, you lost his phone and you lost some of those contacts, didn't you?
I sure did.
Yeah. So if you're supposed to be in Keith Carlos's phone, call him or text him.
Or direct message me on
That's right. How
Instagram.
can they text you? They don't know your new number.
You can hit me on social media.
Okay, hit him up. All
I
right.
see it.
That sounds good. So anything you want to anything you want to say before because we have like about a minute.
About a minute.
Yeah. What do you want to say to your fans?
Everyone, I appreciate your support, and we have a lot coming up this year. Stay in tune with me, and you can follow my Instagram at Keith Carlos, my Facebook at Keith Carlos, and my Twitter at Keith_Carlos.
Oh, okay.
And I'll keep you in tune with everything that's going on, and it's going to be a great year for the both of us, or all of us.
Awesome. And you're known around the world now. I mean,
Yeah.
Next Top Model is in how many countries?
Oh, man, it's over, I want to say 200.
200. There are 200 countries. I didn't even know that, but it's all over the world, huh? Wow.
Yes, it is.
That's awesome. So, and what we'll do is stay in touch, and when you have a release date, let me know, and we'll announce it on the air so people can go to the theater and check you out, okay?
Sure thing.
That sounds cool. All right, Keith. Well, again, and thanks for getting up, being on the show. I don't know if we're going to have time to feed you or not before we go and take you to the dental office, but we'll talk about that off the air. Hey, next week, we're going to have a great show. It's really going to be cool. I took a tour. I got a guided tour of the James Cancer Hospital and Soul Love Research Institute with its physician-in-chief, Dr. Richard Goldberg. And it's probably going to be a two-part show because he gave me this really cool tour, in-depth tour. I know so much about the James that I didn't know, and I want to bring it to you guys. It's going to be probably next week and the week after. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Dr. Kvitko, and go to my office Facebook page. And again, if you want to buy one of those Winworth Rotary calendars, call 262-9588. And otherwise, be sure to join me next Sunday and every Sunday morning right here on your favorite station. Goodbye.
Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something.
This is Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the hit show on VH1, urging you to tune in next week with my dentist, Dr. Kvitko.
If you're interested in learning more about this and other dental health topics, go to thereasonswesmile.com to access full episodes of Dr. Kvitko's show.
If you'd like Dr. Kvitko, the world's most interesting dentist, to speak at your next event, please call 614-262-9588. That's 614-262-9588, or send an email to speaking@thereasonswesmile.com.
WSNY and WSNY